Hi, everybody. Sherry Leopold here, and I am super excited to bring you another amazing woman. And today I have Wendy Barr with me. Welcome, Wendy.
Thanks, Sherry. I'm excited to be here.
Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations on being a 2024 WOW Warrior Honoree. Congratulations. Yes, you should do that. That's awesome. And I'm so proud to know you. I can't even remember where we got connected, but you just exude light and energy and joy, and that's the thing that I associate with you. So I want to have you, if you would, tell our viewers a little bit about who is Wendy Barr.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Well, yeah, I've had many lifetimes in this lifetime. And so, yeah, I am a hardworking, self-employed, um, female empowerment advocate. I believe that, I've worked very hard my whole life. I've had multiple businesses. I have a master's degree in graphic design and branding. Um, and I taught college level graphic design, corporate identity, small business management for many years. But but that was one of my only jobs. I have been an entrepreneur for and in my first business, I owned, it was called WB and Associates, and I owned that company for, oh, I don't know, a dozen years. And I did marketing, promotions, branding, packaging design, these kinds of things. And I worked with big companies like MTV, RCA Records, Rockefeller Center, even P. Diddy. And and so fast forward to when I started this business, I I wanted to sift out all of that information, everything that I learned from working with those really big companies, and feed that to small business owners because I feel like big businesses have all the opportunities. They have all the resources, they get paid to go to trainings, they have everything at their fingertips, whereas small business owners, we simply don't. And so I'm committed to teaching entrepreneurs, small business owners, women owned businesses, executive females, how to really tap into the impact that they are meant to make out there in the world.
Wow, that was so perfect. See, like that's why I always say wow warriors, the only thing you can say when they walk in a room is wow. That's exactly what I'm talking about, is just what you shared. And
Ah,
wow,
thank
I
you.
I am wowed. Thank you for sharing that. I want to ask you, Wendy, what does it mean to you when you hear the words wow warrior or woman of worth warrior? What does it mean to you to be a woman of worth?
Well, um, I think to me it means honoring what's unique and special about myself, about me, about the work that I do, and tapping right into that um, gift, that unique differentiation in everything that I do. So to be a woman of worth means to be in touch with my worth, my self worth, my professional worth, my intellectual worth, my caring, my kindness to others. All of that I feel encompasses my worth. So when you said woman of worth, wow, warrior, I thought to myself, wow, I've been around the block a few times. I'm not saying I'm old. I mean, 20 is not that old. But yeah, what is it that I do that really showcases my worth? And that's what it means to me. And
That.
you know, my in my business, I feel like, and for those of you, those children watching, when you get older, you start questioning everything and you start asking yourself, is this job that I'm doing fulfilling? Am I not only um, filling up my own cup, but am I filling up someone else's? And you start really trying to value every single thing that you do out there in life, and both personal and professional. So that's
Absolutely.
what
And
I
it kind
do.
of goes into my next question, which is about what impact do you hope to have in the world through your platform? And I know you mentioned that a little bit already about helping those small businesses. And I know you do that through a variety of ways. Can you share the different ways that you're impacting the world that way, Wendy?
Sherry, thank you for asking. I appreciate that. And impact is my word. You know, I talk to business owners all the time, every single day, and most of them are mind blowing experts in some realm or another. They have this brilliance inside of them, this need to shine, but they have their back against the wall, and they're wallflowers when it comes to their visibility, simply because maybe they're shy, maybe they're humble, or maybe they just don't know how to go out there and make that impact. So last year, I created a mastermind called the Impactors Global Mastermind, where we do just that. I help my clients, with their visibility. I help my clients figure out who they are as a brand. I help them with their marketing funnels and their downloadable freebies and their speaker one sheets, whatever it takes to get out there, be visible, and make an impact with your brilliance.
I love that. And you know what? Who wouldn't want to be connected to you? That, I mean, that is just
Oh,
beautiful.
you just say that to everyone.
Oh, you are awesome. So I do want to ask you also, because obviously you are a very powerful woman and it's important to you to impact and empower other women. Who was it along the way, or who is it that you look to that has been a role model or somebody that has influenced you, Wendy?
That's a great question, Sherry, and I struggled with that a little bit. You know why? Because I think I am inspired and motivated by all women. I learn something from every single woman I come across. And so you asked me how I serve, and I basically have two platforms. I have the Impactors Global Mastermind, where we really dig in on those branding, marketing, and business growth strategies using AI as a tool that we can leverage and harness. And then my other platform is the Women's Business Link Global Network. And I've had the Women's Business Link since 2003, believe it or not, which is hard to believe being that I'm 20. And so I decided that this year would be the year that we launch. We were out. We've been out there for a long time, but we haven't been growing. It's just been sitting on a shelf. For a while there, we were active in Colorado, and we had like 6 networking events a month, live, in person. And we grew that network from 5 ladies to over 6,000 ladies. Um, and then I got the job as the college professor at the Art Institutes, and I really didn't need to network, so I just put it on the shelf. Then when I started this business, I just threw a Facebook group up there thinking, well, any of the ladies that still want to connect can just pop in there. And now we have 1,400 ladies in there. And I'm like, oh, all right. So there's a need for these women are looking for connection. They want to be empowered. They need those resources to build and grow sustainable businesses. So, yeah, actually, this month we launched the Women's Business Link Global Network. And I know that you are a member. You are one of the first people on my doorstep. And I love you so much for that. And my it's my job to over deliver. So there's a monthly networking event, we have a quarterly roundtable, we have micro courses, we'll eventually have a very active directory where women can connect with women and empower women. We have all the resources we need if we would just lean on each other.
You know, I love that. And I think that goes to show an example of you saying you are inspired by all women, you know, and then knowing that you can
Right.
learn something from all of them and that we can each learn from each other. And I always say that that is a quality of a WOW warrior, is that it's a woman who's always striving forward, but always has one hand back that will lift the next woman or show her
Mm.
the way. And, you know, that is part of that characteristic of a WOW warrior honoree. And obviously you've been doing that for many years in many different ways, but I'm very excited to be part of that group, as you said. I want to ask you a question about if there was a woman that came to you and she were struggling with her worth, what would be your words of wisdom to her?
My words of wisdom would be, babe, you are a unicorn. There is no one like you in the world. Even if your business has competition, nobody does what you do the way you do it because you are unique. And you have only one responsibility in this world, and that is to shine. That is to express all of that unique unicornness with others. And to keep it to yourself, well, that's just not fair. That's just not who you are.
Absolutely. And as I like to say in the WOW Warrior realm, is stand up and stand out as the unrepeatable miracle that you are. There's not
I
another
love
one
that.
like that. And you see, this is why kindred
I love
spirits
that.
connect. I want to
Oh, yeah.
say once again, well, first of all, I want to say I know people are going
Mm.
to be inspired by you, Wendy. So can you share with them how they can get in contact with you?
Well, there's lots of ways I like to play. I speak on stages and I'm always looking for opportunities to speak on stages. I have various talks and my website is going across the bottom there. This is how to take a quick sneak peek at the Women's Business Link membership that you see going across. And then if you are looking for a speaker, pop into my website at intelligentbrands.ai and go to Wendy Speaks, and you'll find my speaker one sheet and my topics that I speak on. And of course, I speak on impact. I think my signature talk is 3 tips to make your AI impact in 7 seconds or less. So there's that, so that you can get in touch with me that way. I am on Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. I'm very responsive. If you send me a message, I guarantee you I'm going to respond. And I have, if you're just wanting to learn more about AI, want to really increase your visibility, just reach out to me. Maybe the Impactors Global Mastermind is a good fit for you. And if nothing else, if you are a female or you identify as a female, please join us in the Women's Business Link.
I love that. Thank you so much, Wendy. And before we go, I would be remiss if I didn't say I think you're amazing. And I'm so, so happy that you are a 2024 Woman of Worth warrior, a
Ah,
true WOW warrior, and with such a big heart. Thank you so much. And congratulations again on being a 2024 WOW warrior.
thank you, Sherry, and thank you everyone for having me.